Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm just like trying out a new setup. So like I turned up my physics slightly, maybe just to like so that when I move around side to side, everything still moves. That's better. Hi, Kay. Hi. Hi. Scoot up. Get these. Hello, hello. Uh, I was about to do a fucking entrance. Hello, my name's Manix Hazas. Nice to meet you all. I don't know. I've been watching too many streams with VTubers who like are part of companies. So I keep hearing, "Hi, it's insert username from insert company. Nice to meet you." I'm going a little insane. There we go. It's gonna be the same thing, but I've made more progress than what the thumbnail shows, just because again, this was supposed to be a stream yesterday. We ended up moving it to something else. Of your character in Lowly Lint. Oh yeah. I remember watching it on stream, and then I saw Blaze reaction, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And also, again, I was talking to Lemur. I don't know if they want to be called Lemur or Lonely. I'll call them Lemur because they call me Heza, so I'm assuming they prefer their last name to be spoken. But anyway, we were talking, and so I'm gonna be doing a few voice lines for their project. And why is the chat not working? Oh, dear God, not again. But yes, I shall be recording a few voice lines for them. Hopefully, that it will come out coolly. Yeah. I found out, obviously I found out about it a while ago because Shrug brought my attention to it. We watched a few videos, a few images and other stuff, and it wasn't so. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's all working. Okay, good. I'm not surprised, but I'm kind of surprised at how good it was, because I was not gonna lie, I was expecting it to be a little messy when I first saw it. And I started watching and I was like, ooh, this is good. And especially that like the idea of what's the word? Of like two people having an armament with each other, trying to get the truth by going over their statements together. Like the individuals competing statements without like someone being the killer. That was pretty cool. And like I was like, oh my god, imagine if this was an actual playable Danganronpa game. That would be so fun. And yeah, so I'm gonna be doing some lines. I'm gonna be doing some lines and like all that stuff. I'm a celebrity, obviously. Oh my god, imagine. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to participate a little bit. Oh, and Twitter's going down the pooper. That's a thing that's happening. Like I knew that it was gonna happen, right when they were like, "Oh, Elon's gonna be there." I'm like, "Oh shit, everything's gonna fall apart," and it did. I wasn't surprised by that, but I was surprised by how fast it was. I thought it was gonna be like a combination of like one or two bad decisions in the next few years that mainly makes Twitter kind of fall off. But nope, it basically happened in one day or one like month. I don't actually know the timeline, but it's close to that. So. It's so disappointing. Because like I keep hearing conflicting reports about like, oh, Elon's such a good person. He like does so many good things. He's such a good guy. And I was like, no, he's not, but I'll see. And then like things talk about donations and all that stuff, and I was like, okay, he's on the right track. I'll watch. And then everything just fell apart, and I was like, yep, yeah, not surprised, not shocked. It just sucks. And it's funny though, because like how many people are like, oh my god, Elon's gonna fix Twitter, he's gonna make it funny again, and now Twitter is about to die because of him. And it's like I just love when people are so wrong about something. I mean, like, so wrong about something that is bad. I don't like people being wrong. And yes, so I've been migrating to Tumblr again. I haven't been on Tumblr in so long, and like my following is completely dead. because I basically grew out of Tumblr, went to Amino for a bit, and then went to Twitter and Instagram. But I don't use Instagram anymore. I don't vibe with Instagram just because I don't know. It doesn't feel very art friendly, surprisingly. Like, how do I say this? It's like art theft is really big on Instagram, and it mostly promotes people who look nice rather than like actually do art. Love the art. Thank you. I'll tell you how to make sure it all looks right, because sometimes it does not. Luckily I've learned more anatomy, so it's a lot better compared to what I've been doing. I seem to work on facial hair because I don't know how to like communicate that very well other than like coloring. But at the same time, I don't want it to be just color, and I'm known for my line work, so might as well try to like add some like texturing and all that stuff and a little bump to show that the hair kind of goes out a bit. And he got a little mole now, so that's good. I need ashes. There's some details I can add before I add the color. Did I add an ear piercing? An eye piercing? Hold on. I did not. I don't know. He feels like eye piercing kind of vibes. I love the facial hair. Yes, he is a smashing with the facial hair. I'm gonna add all the chains and stuff later, so don't worry. Just working on the basics. The Bagaskis. I don't even know how that connects, but yes. He is such a handsome... I've been doing a lot of handsome men. A lot of men with purple hair, too, I've noticed. Which I am not against, obviously. If I was, I would turn it down. And who would turn down a sexy, hot, purple-haired man? I was actually going to make his hair purple when I was thinking about it beforehand, but I was like, oh, wait. There's already like a shit ton of characters I've done with purple hair. So, change it. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but clean, just so I can pace myself. Or not pace myself, but like so I can just hurry up and get this done. In the most respectful way. I say that in the most respectful way. As in get it done so I can show it off and then work more. I am still taking very much as much care into the character as I can. I'm just really slow, so I'm trying to like speed up. Speed up. For my own health. What is his race? I am not entirely sure. I feel like, well, I make most of my characters mixed, not gonna lie. So either around, probably like, I don't know. And I gave him like a fairly prominent nose bridge, so along the lines of Middle Eastern to African, probably. I mean, I know African isn't particularly a race, but something along those lines. Hey, Shirley is not white. That's what I know. I don't know. I just don't... I like drawing characters with tan or dark skin. Cool. I love diversity. Yeah, better. Also, not gonna lie, this project needs some diversity. I mean, I think most of the characters are implied to be Asian. But like, you know how animes go. A lot of them, even though a lot of them are technically Asian, they just don't look that diverse, if that makes sense. I may be diverse, but it's not diverse, if that makes sense. That is my one gripe with anime, is that like, how like it's really easy to put yourself in a mindset of these characters are actually white, even though they are not. Bitch, because like, you know, that's just how anime is. People have pale skin. That's just how it is. But at the same time, a good dark tan or dark skin character is always great, minus the slight racism. I remember seeing this clip from a show, and they called the girl. Okay, they would get Geru girls, and they had. Oh my god. Understand, they are usually really light skinned, and we don't see much dark skinned Asians. Yeah, if we ever do see a dark skinned Asian, she's a sporty girl, a Geru, or mixed race. And it's like, they don't have to. I mean, this person's not Asian. I don't think so. Or if he is, he has just an Asian name. I don't really pay attention to the names. I just hear the demand. I'm like, ooh, okay, emo boy, emo men's. But yeah, it just feels a little sad that we can't have a tan or what's the word? Or dark skinned character without it having to be a reason. It's like you can just make a character dark skinned to be dark skinned. Cause dark skinned. It's like how what's the word? Okay, so sorry, now I'm kind of going on a slightly different, yeah, like Allie. Exactly. She's a sporty swim girl, so she has to have tan skin, which isn't wrong per se, because it like plays into the character design or the character's backstory. And I'm not saying I'm not advocating for her to be lighter or nothing. That no way. She's perfect. She's perfect the way she is. But I'm saying if there ever is a character that's like existing, maybe just have them be dark just to be dark. Like they don't have to be like pale all the time, regardless of their ethnicity or actual race. We need some. I keep hearing about those Fire Emblem characters who are black, like actually black, and not like crusty and dusty. I know he looks crusty and dusty, just because like I went just straight in with the colors, like without adding any undertones. So he does look crusty, but in the color part I'll change that. I promise. He won't be crusty. He won't be ashy no more. I promise you. I promise you. You do not have to worry. I know. You're connecting. But yes. And like I really like their designs. People are still like talking about like how though some people are still talking about like, oh, they don't have curly hair. It's very straight hair. So it's like, well, yeah, they have straight hair, but like, just put the timer away. Hey, I just just dropped by to say hey and that it looks awesome so far. Can't stay. It's okay. It's okay. You enjoy the movie. You go out, have fun. Unless I don't know what the unless will be, but click here to turn. I have no idea what that means. But yes. It's okay. You can always just come in, say hi, then leave. Like my dad. Okay, sorry. I made the worst joke ever. I have to go making chocolate chip cookies. Ooh. As long as you share. As long as you share with me. You come back and you're like, here's a cookie. It's like, okay, good. So you better come back just for the cookie. Just for a few seconds to be like, here's your cookie. I deserve a cookie, okay? But yeah. Fire Emblem. Oh, yeah, I don't really play Fire Emblem, though. I just keep hearing about it, the character designs. I'm like, oh yeah, they are actually really cute. And for some reason, I have a thing for characters with like big bracelets or like big pieces. Ah, my cookie! Give me my cookie! Sorry, I got a little excited. I like cookies. Thank you for the cookie. I'll cherish it forever. It was actually laced with something. That'd be awful. Ooh. No. Remove that. I choked. Make sure everything looks right. Bye. See you soon. See ya. I'm gonna exit out of one of my tabs just to make sure. I have another. I keep applying for auditions just because, why not? But one of them asked for like voice lines. I'm like, do you want a voice line of me talking about whatever, or do you want me to do something specific? Because I thought it's both saying to do something specific, yet to do whatever I want, and then it's like, oh, but be creative. And it's like, will being creative help in any way? Like, am I doing something? Like, what do you mean? Well, I'm not gonna say what it is just in case, because I know that companies don't like hearing about their specific company being, or specific audition being talked about. So that's probably where I'm just gonna leave it in case I actually audition. Because I do like being an indie, but at the same time, money. No, but yeah, and also like it probably helped to get like, you know, to take part in my creative endeavors with some help. And also I should probably start making emotes and all that stuff, because like I have in the Discord, but just in case I want to make more. And I was told that I can't, emotes are not, because some people were like, where are the emotes? It's like, I think I have to have a certain amount of subscribers and also live viewers coming in order to have emotes to be used during stream, which I do not have, which is okay. I don't care. But yeah, that's why. So don't worry. And I do want more, I just don't have any ideas. I know that there are some people who have like templates that we can use that are just like, you know, here's a thing, here's a base. That's the word, a base for you to use for your emotes. But I don't really like bases, or I mean, I don't like using bases. I don't care if anyone else uses them. I want to look at this to make sure I'm doing it right. And yeah, hopefully I get into one of these companies. I probably won't, just because I have not seen a single audition that let a black VTuber in, or if they did, it was unknown, because they're very secretive on who is actually black. My headcanon is that everyone's black. Everybody's secretly black. Obviously, that's a joke. Don't come at me. Boo, 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 boo. And oh my god, okay. I've been kind of hype over what's the word? I've been looking at an old script, like a script summary. Let me just sit up a bit more. A script summary for that assassin story I was talking about a long while ago, and like it's all done. Like the whole script is done, or not the script. The whole summary of the whole story is done, and like I really want to do it. It's completely different from my original story, but I really like the idea of like some of the things they do, and like some of the ideas that were placed in there. But it's not quite my vibe, so I'm probably gonna have to ask someone for help in terms of like fleshing things out. Cause like it's so good, but there's like some bits that are like, or there's some vibes in it. I know vibes are very like, what's the word? It's very vague to say that, but I don't know any other words to put it. It just has this feeling that isn't quite what I'm going for, but it's really good and I like it. If that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense. Pardon me. And it's just, I just been staring at it. I read it all like the day yesterday, the day before, and I was just sitting there reading it over and over, because I'm like, it'd be cool if this happened, or it'd be cool if this happened. But like at the same time, I need help to get like a better perspective on what I want to do and what would be good for it. Because like I keep getting projects and or getting ideas and then slowly working on projects and then dropping them. Not really at my own fault, but more, or well, yeah, at my own fault, but just because I don't really have time, I end up feeling bad, and so I end up working on other stuff instead of what I like. I'm not saying I don't like this, but like anything I'm personally very passionate about, and then I end up freaking not doing it. God damn. Like the Among Us story is still in purgatory. Is it still in purgatory? And oddly enough, I like the old designs. I don't know why I had to change them. So I'm probably just gonna go back to the old designs. Sorry. And as for anything else, I kind of want to still work on my more of my model. I know I said I should stop. I need to stop making outfits, but like they're outfits. I like outfits. I like the way they feel and look. So keep making outfits, especially because I like when they fit my personality, or fit my what I usually do. Cause not gonna lie, when I started streaming, I thought that I'd be like somewhat presentable, at least in real life. Not that I'd be like putting on makeup and doing a whole thing, but like I'd feel a certain way. But I mostly am just tired, just because that's been my current mood, not because of anything specifically from here, but that's just how I am. And I feel like a pajama look is just perfect. It's just perfect. I can't get the idea out of my head. Also, I may end up starting a Patreon after I get like a bank account and all that stuff. To like, what's the word? And do some streams of games that I know are a little adult or not for the young eyes. And then hopefully by that time I'll be able to have an editor or something to cut it down. Or yeah, for a video that I can post here that is like safe. Cause I've been playing Adestra and with Titan Twins for the past like week, and we were probably gonna play it tonight too. And it's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. Y'all should play it. It's free. It's on itch.io. And like perfection. It does show some nudity. It's a love story basically. It has some creepy vibes at times, but then it explains the culture and all that stuff, so it feels less creepy than what it is. It's hard to explain because it's about an alien world rather than like the normal world in particular. So like I don't know if I'm explaining it the best I could. There we go. The best I could. But y'all should play it. I don't know. Just play it. Just play it. If you don't play it, I'll cry. I'll lay on the floor, bang my arms around, and just implode. I like how I finished this shoe and then completely ignored this shoe. I'll probably cut it a little shorter. Just by a bit. Who are you to judge me for being a fucking idiot? It's not my fault I'm stupid. I'm just stupid. Again, I say that lovingly to myself. I've gotten bored of calling myself silly, so I'm just gonna call myself stupid and know that I'm not actually stupid. I shall know deep in my heart that I am not actually stupid. I'm just dumb. Also, like, I'm a master at, like, self-deprecating jokes, so... And, like, since I've lost it, I just never been the same. I've been less silly, less goofy, less ha-ha-hee-hees. And it's crazy. I don't even know who I am without saying that I'm a dumb, silly dum-dum. Because I am a dumb little silly dum-dum. The dumbest little silly little dum-dum you've ever seen. And also, I'm trying to think of, like, what to post on TikTok. Because, like, I know TikTok... I'm not popular on TikTok, but, like... A lot of people like the way I exist on there, so... I'm trying to do that more. But I have no ideas. All the ideas I have are, like, just doing what most TikTokers do, which is recreate other TikToks. But I want to be original. I want to be a trendsetter. I want to be that bitch. But I don't have a cute voice for people to, like, use. and like I don't want to just scream. I don't want to just scream into the void unless I have to. Anyway. Oh, that reminds me. My roommate got mad at me yesterday because I don't say catchphrase, but I do say it a lot. I usually go, but anyways, to myself and to other people. But I want to make this clear. I don't say it to other people just randomly or like to like change the conversation. I say it when things kind of like either redo it, or we get off the main topic for a very long time to the point we're talking about something completely different before either of us forgets. So I go, but anyways, and my roommate tends to do that a lot, where they kind of like go on about a certain story, and then we talk about that story, and then that story turns to something else, and then they continue talking about that, and then basically do that thing that old people do about their times. They're like, oh, I remember this story when this happened, and then they continue with that story, and then they go into another story without going and forgetting to go back. Because I know I do that sometimes too. Y'all see me do it. Or like I'll give a story, and then drone on, and then I'll bring it back. But he doesn't. So I do that, but anyways, because during stops and when I'm like, okay, there's nothing else to continue with, and he got mad that I did it. And he's like, oh, everyone says but anyways to me. And I'm just like, do you not know why? And so I told him, well, I mean this in the nicest way. You do tend to drone on about certain stories or certain topics for a very long time. Or restate things. And he's like, yeah, I know, but yeah, you're right. And I'm like, yeah, I promise I'll try to work on it. I'll try just not to say but anyways to you. But you gotta know that's why. I promise it's not because what you're saying has no substance in general, but just because we've already went around in circles and talked about this. So, yeah. Nothing crazy, but like people doing people things. They get a tie shape. Let's try to edge it out a little more, or define where things are. I love Abyss. I love Abyss because of what you can really do on it. Yeah, it's an app, like unlike Photoshop or something. It's very much nice and sweet. I'm still very appreciative to the person who gave it to me. I jump into their stream sometimes, but I don't really say much. I do that with a lot of streams, just because I like vibing, but I do sometimes want to make myself known to the public. Be like, hey, what's up? I hope you're doing good. This is not in like a pay attention to me way, but in a basically just being a part of the stream kind of way, like any other person. But I get so nervous that I come off that way of like, pay attention to me because like you know me, so like say hello to me. And I don't want to be that person. So I end up just kind of like either just vibing and not being known, or I say hello and comment a few times and then stop because I get worried. I don't want to be a person who looks at trying to get your attention, and that's also just my main fear in general as a VTuber. Is that I'm terrified that I'll be seen as like, not a clout chaser, but like someone who's trying to get attention from a different streamer or content creator by constantly being like, oh hi, what's up? So I just be quiet. So I just usually stay quiet. Yeah, his face is a little thinner than before. 1 minute. trying to show that his hair goes back in a little bit. And I'm gonna push his chin forward a bit. It feels so weird because it's like I know logically his chin would be pooched out a little bit, but like at the same time it looks kind of weird when I do it too far. So I'm trying to like get a good balance. Let's see. This I will have to make a thing. So 4. Oh, I burped. Oh no, 3 and then 2 right there. I'm gonna put it up here instead, because there's no room. I feel like there's something happening that I forgot, because I had a dream last night that like I wasn't famous, but like I had this feeling like I was really important for some reason, and it made me uncomfortable. Surprisingly, like I don't know how to describe it. Like it felt like my life was going really good, but it made me really anxious. And I don't know. Then I woke up at like 8 because of that, and I was like, what? Why? What's happening? What's going on? Because because usually when I get that feeling, it's a feeling that like, it's like also a feeling of like needing to do something. Like, oh shit, I gotta do this thing. But I don't have anything to do today, so. Besides streaming, obviously. But outside of that, I was like, oh, gotta get up, gotta do this, gotta get moving, but I didn't need to. I don't have to do a turnaround on this character, but I'm not excited for the turnaround. It's not gonna be too hard, but it's just tedious. But that's just how it be. Also, I've been missing this one game. Where basically it's called I think it's like roleplay something. I forgot. But it's where people are basically playing D&D the whole game. Like we play as characters playing D&D. It's very like disorienting at times because it's like, oh yeah, we're playing a character. We're playing a character. Our character's playing a character. We are not that. This is not real. What we are doing this very second. And I'm just like, my mind's constantly blown because of it. Oh, move out of the way. I can see myself so sexy. A minute, I'm gonna do a thing. That way, guy. There I am. I'm having myself be projected on the side now, just so that just so I know if I'm glitching out or something, rather than getting like a little tiny box. Sit back up. Scoop in. I don't have my pillow. I was wondering why I was looking down so much. I don't have my pillow for support. Oh, my sternum just popped. What the fuck? Ow. Okay, real quick, I actually have to use the restroom, so I'm gonna take a quick break for a second, and I'll be back. Just don't go anywhere, or I ain't good with threats. Anyway. Bitch, I'm back. Hi, I hope you skipped through this so that you didn't have to wait like 10 minutes for me to use the bathroom. That's, by the way, I know it's an estimate, so don't worry. Anyway, I have no clue what I was talking about before. Oh wow, I think I'm actually pretty done with that. I'm gonna go over it to see if there's anything. Just those. I need to add rips, but hold on. I think I look. Now y'all are gonna watch me look for a reference, cause like I'm not entirely sure how to draw ripped jeans in like a with the pen. I can't spell jeans. And I ripped my pants. Ripped jeans. Art reference. I didn't even spell it right. I'm gonna be stealing. Don't judge me. That was a little lighter. It's supposed to be a little lighter rather. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, I think like black jeans seem to just all be black. Shut up, Shein. Okay, so I know this is a really bad idea, but I went on Shein and I got some stuff. I didn't get it. I saved it. I didn't actually get it because I don't want to waste my money. But I saved a bunch of shit that I want to buy. I know it's not a good idea, but I just have a lot of accessories that I want to add to my archive. Why are there no good images of pants or ripped up jeans? All of them are just like straight flat line, but I don't like that. Well, oh well. I'm like focusing now because I'm trying to like remember what ripped jeans look like. I'll probably have to add like some like extra coloring that goes across here or something. I think that's pretty good. There's like a little rip here I put, so. And then on the knees, obviously, because who can live without a good old knee rip? Okay, sorry, now I'm gonna have to close these tabs so nothing like gets too slow. Alone again. Also, I finally fixed my voice. I did like a impromptu karaoke a while back for like Halloween. And I know that wasn't good, but I've been working on it. The reason why it wasn't that good is mainly because let's just say I messed up on some things in my personal life. I know it's a lot. I have it surprisingly for like just some karaoke, but like I was a little tired. So my singing was booty cheeks, and yes, I am blaming my singing on my mental health. It's not. Yeah, I had a really rough week. I think, was it last week? Like a few weeks ago, like right before Halloween. Very rough. I even went to my therapy appointment with no makeup on, which is odd for me. I'm still gonna probably do it just because I think it is healthy to go without makeup sometimes. But yeah. I'm probably gonna put into the notes like non-specific jean ripped shape. I'm just gonna do that and just add some lines. then add some white to like make them lead into themselves. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I have music playing in the background. Since I can't entertain myself with my own voice, I feel like I need some background music on my own. Plus I can't really hear my, what's it called? My BGM anyway, just because the headphones I have. They will not allow it to connect to the program, so I have to end up using the background of YouTube. Luckily I don't have ads anymore, so I don't have to worry about anything being interrupted and having to click off and being like, oh, get out of my way. I don't know why I don't even think that was a British accent. I don't know what that was. I just do accents sometimes. Do I want to add another? I'm gonna make it so that he like tried to sew one of them and he's just like, never mind. He's really bad at sewing. Like me. He like me for real. So it's all bunched up and he didn't like add anything to like cover it. So it's just like a big blob. Gives a little personality. Little divot for the zipper. Okay, this looks pretty good. Now I gotta add all the spikes and jewelry. Well, first let me remove all the white. Sorry, I had an itch attack on my face. Yeah. I'm not gonna turn that. Actually, I'm gonna turn down my physics because goddamn, my boob physics are like off the charts. They're over 9,000. So let me just turn that down. Sorry, y'all are like seeing all this. Physics strength. Let's put it back down to like 50. Maybe 55. Oh, you're not moving. There we go. I still like having physics. I just don't like them being super high, but also not too low, because I do like the way I move. And yeah, so put myself away, and then there we go. Very light add-ons. There we go. Oh man, I'm probably gonna mess with the nose and make it more downturn, because it looks in my rendition. I like downturned noses. I think mine's downturned, but I can't really tell. Kinda. It's a little bit. Let me see. What else can I add? Man, with the way the screen looks, it makes it look like there's a bunch of gaps in the art. There is not, I promise. It's just my liner is really thin because of like Um, because the canvas, it's big, but not like too big. Moving to the side. Ugh. Oh man, I'm gonna turn this. Close your eyes. Oh, what's this thing? Wrong one. No, I do not want to mess with it. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna watch a quick ad. Okay, it's not quick, it's 30 seconds. But 30 seconds is nothing compared to a chattermouth. Look at me trying to word eyes. Yeah. I always say and like, oh, I'm saying, excuse me, stuff like that. I don't know. It's just like a verbal tick. Not really, but like how I always go. Anyways, it's just a bunch of verbal ticks. To like, I don't know what they're like. They don't really do anything for me. It just makes my brain feel nice when it fills in the conversation, you know. Anyways, you know, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now I can turn this back on. Ha! There we go. Is this usually like this? No. Oh no, I'll need an oval. Just like a minute. How big is that? That's make it smaller. Sorry. I got carried away. Wait. Okay, thank God. I thought this was on the same layer. I was so nervous. I was so scared. It's around the same size, so... Oh. Yeah, a minute. There we go. Oh. I can just, all I gotta do is just flush it out with the pen brush, the normal pen brush. Just like add the line work, make sure everything's all put together so there's no holes and it won't look weird. Oh, I got a really bad itch in my head for a second. Also, I finally got my hair to curl naturally. Like, okay, so I was just my hair naturally is curly, but like it's damaged, so the curls aren't that good. So I kind of haven't been like washing it the way I should. Well, I mean, I've been washing it the way I should, but like drying it the way I should say. Where like I have to scrunch it, and I keep forgetting to do that, so I end up just not doing it. I finally did it last night for the first time in a while, and it looked pretty good. Though now my curls are messed up because I fell asleep. People were like, oh, do this with your curls, do this with your curls. And it's like, my curls are like, my hair is not long enough to be like, do like bun tricks, and it's not stable enough to where like, if I do certain tricks, it'll still stay. It's just a little too crazy. Pardon me. I'm trying to think what to do for the change. Should I just make them one piece and then add a shadow under it, or like... Hmm. Hmm. I'll just go with this for now. And what else can I add before I add that? I'll add the medium stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, my music turned off on my end. Girl, turn yourself back on. Oh, my stamina's going down. I'm kind of sleepy. I've been trying to like finish my college application, and not in a procrastinating way, but in a I'm so nervous I don't understand all the things they're talking about way. I need to send a bunch of crap to I like how I say crap as if it's a bad thing. I have to ask a lot of things and like talk to a lot of people right now, and it's a lot. And I haven't been doing that, or not that I haven't been doing that, but I haven't been doing that for the past like few days when I probably should. I mean, I have. I'm like contradicting myself almost because I keep forgetting I have been talking to them. It's just that it takes a long time, and now I'm having trouble with like money for my hormones. I mean, I've always had trouble with that, but like now I'm in extra trouble because like there's a mix-up with some payments. So now I have to like talk to them, make sure everything's okay, and then make sure I'm able to pay by the end of this month to get my next month's pills. And it's like, ugh, man, why do I gotta be dealing with this? Why do I gotta be dealing with so many medicine with or medication? I say medication because medicine makes it sound like it's for my like health, which for like more so my mental. Anyway, that like other things, college, getting my commissions done. It's like it's quite a bit. It just makes my day a little harder, just a wee bit. I'm just imagining him in like his booty out. Like there's just a little thing right here that just shows like his booty. Like these are his pants. This is just his butt. He's looking pretty good. He's looking pretty snazzy right now. I'm pretty snazzy. But I'm not gonna have this many spikes. I'm lazy. Probably like 4 in total. Just because like I don't want him to be too complicated. I have a problem with that sometimes, making some characters a little too complicated. Put at the end, put one here, and put one here. Just spikes. And I don't use the eraser just because I like to have equal control of my eraser. And the eraser doesn't really act as a pen, or like the same way you think it should act. Like a pen. So I just use the white pen, just remove all the white afterwards. Because it's a lot easier than switching and erasing. Okay, so if I should probably put the thing right here more so, just because like I feel like that's where it would be. Oh shit. I think that's good. Anyway. Oh. Should be slightly covered though, so like let's say one's right here, and this is 2, 3, 4, 4. I promise I'm awake. I promise. See, this is oh, it feels like I took all my pills already. Well, speaking of, I need to take my other one. There you go. people say like try not to stream over your stamina, but at the same time, like streaming takes a lot of time to do, and by a lot of time I mean literally, as in you have to literally sit here and do stuff for like an hour, for at least an hour. Well, usually an hour. But some people will be crazy and be doing streams for like, oh my god, don't tell me I'm getting like one of those deep sits on my nose again. So I like itch my nose and it kind of hurted. So I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, I'm just like, god damn. Is there any dot ones? There we go. Here's the dot ones. Oh. A lot easier. I'm gonna do the same here. And now I kind of rice. Let's redo it. I'm gonna turn those red. I am good actually, never mind. Ugh, my Bucky is itchy. I just realized I kind of like dots. I really like, yeah, I'm getting one. So I'm touching my nose now. I think I'm probably gonna stop streaming this here. I know I didn't get too far. Wait, how far did I get? I mean, it's quite a bit. I did the whole lower half, the shoes. I think the arms. I don't know where I started this. Because I worked on this yesterday. But yeah, I'm starting to run out of stamina. I know I usually go a little further when it comes to streaming, but like, but today is a chill and probably go to sleep early day. I went to bed early yesterday too, so like, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a cold. Maybe I'm getting a little ill. I'm getting sick. Because like, damn, I'm going to bed that early. But anyway, that was fun. Nothing too crazy. But it was fun. I recorded some lines. I did some of that. I did some design work. I'm gonna be working on the pajama outfit because yeah. Trying to think what else. I'm gonna try auditioning for more shit. Working on other stuff and probably be playing a game tonight. Maybe opening a Patreon. Who knows? Thank you else for watching so much. I'll see y'all next time. Next week sometime. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? You'll have to watch out. Follow my Twitter, but like also follow my Tumblr, which I need to add. I'll add that down there. My Tumblr. You can go check my card out for that as well. My Instagram, which I don't really use that either. And yeah, I'll link more stuff later. Just come into the Discord and all my links will be there. So y'all, you have a nice day. Bye. Bye.